person wants to see a miracle immediately, they don't just try harder. They need to interrupt the pattern completely. The fastest way to shift the cycle is to choose differently at the exact moment that you never do. If you always...
And it was the discipline of just showing up. I'm telling you right now, if you show up, you're going to beat 99.9% of people, because the 0.01% of people that you see thriving, winning, they're the people who show up every day. The people who want instant gratitude, instant gratification, and they go on social media looking for likes immediately, or they make one video and expect a bajillion followers. Those are the people who are losing. You keep on calling. Another day on the grind. Sometimes I don't want to go on the grind, but I gotta get it. Every day is a new day, and it's a blessing to be out and able to go do the things that you should be doing. And I think near-death experiences can bring you closer to being appreciative towards life. And I'm not saying, hey, go have a near-death experience. I'm just saying I've had a couple near-death experiences, or experiences that were pretty scary, and I've seen people around me who have unfortunately passed away, or friends, family, that weren't able to make it this far in life, or maybe made it far in life, and then but weren't able to accomplish all the things that they wanted to. And a lot of times towards the end of life, as they say, or people who are sick or facing death, they'll say, oh, I had regrets. I had these regrets. I wish I could have done this. I wish I could have done that. And you really don't want that to be you. You always want to be living in the moment, every moment, if you can, live in the moment, and really decide who you want to be and what legacy you want to leave in life. So that's why I think it's extremely important to really face your fears, face them now, and really go into the things that you want to do and do them now. Don't save it for later. Don't procrastinate. In every moment, be that version of yourself that you've always wanted to be, because that's what's going to allow you to get the things that you've always desired. As long as you're being the person that you know you need to be, or that you want to be, you're going to do the things that you know you need to do to get to be that person. And then essentially just having all the things that you want, the cars, the clothes, the watches, accessories, places you want to go, the freedom you want, it's all going to be yours, because you're inevitably being that person. So I know that, hey man, I don't want to go work out today. I was tired as heck. I didn't want to work out. I didn't want to trade or anything. Got up and I did my thing. I went and I traded with the team. I took accountability and responsibility, and I allowed my discipline to kind of set in, wake me up. Even when I'm tired, I'm going to do it. So discipline is not the same thing as motivation, because a lot of people are like, oh, well, you need that motivation. You need that motivation. Motivation can only take you so far. Motivation can only take you so far. So the thing that's going to allow you to get there is discipline. All right, is discipline. All you have to do is show up. All you have to do is show up. That's your responsibility. Your responsibility is to show up, and then just let the rest fall into place. And then once you get there, yeah, throw on some music, or throw on some Ed Milet, throw on some what is it, Les Brown? Throw on some Les Brown, throw on something. Get motivated, get hype, but you're not always going to be hype or motivated to do something. The thing that's going to take you the furthest is going to be discipline. All right. Anyways, it's your boy, Mr. Fit to Flourish. I'm about to go get this workout in. Let's get it. So I know it's like kind of materialistic to be like, oh, like I have this or I have that, but like I'm very blessed to have everything that I have. I'm not saying like just like the cars, but like I'm talking about like my health, these cleats. I'm just always very thankful for everything I have. Being able to come out here and work out, having this clear field to work out on at all. And then the sky is blue, the sunlight. Just really thankful for everything. But that's kind of like the mindset that is required in order to attract bigger and better things, is just always being thankful for what you have. As long as you come from that place of lack and you're like, oh, I don't have anything, I don't have this, I don't have that, then that's what's gonna drive more lack into your life, because the universe is going to say like, okay, what kind of a frequency are you giving off? What kind of emotions, what kind of feeling are you giving off right now? oh, you're giving off that lack, so you don't have anything. Okay, let me show you what it's actually like to not have anything. But as long as you're like, oh, like I have this, I have that, I'm very thankful, more things are going to be attracted to you. They're like, oh, this guy likes to have things. All right, let's give this guy more things. Let's show him what abundance really is, right? So that's kind of where I come from when I'm doing these workouts and all this stuff. I'm like very thankful because, again, I used to have knee problems and I couldn't even walk. I couldn't play football anymore in high school, and it like really was devastating. And then like when you lose something, that's when you realize how important things can be. So I couldn't walk, and I was like, dang, like, is this important to walk? Or I couldn't even run. And it's really given me a different perspective on life in terms of being extremely thankful for everything that I have. So be thankful for what you do have. And I promise you, as long as you continue to think like, I'm thankful for this, I'm thankful for that, and look at all the little things that you have, then you'll continue to attract more and more things that you actually desire out of life. The more you focus on lack, the more lack you're going to get. The more you focus on abundance, the more abundance that you're going to get. And I'm telling you, that's how it works. I'm about to get this workout in. Let's get it. So throughout this workout, dang, this looks good, bro. The sunlight is hitting. But throughout this workout, the only thing that I'm repeating in my head is, dang, you look good, boy. Dang, you're blessed to be out here. Infinite intelligence guides you to a divine workout. This is what crafts a beautiful body. Hey, let's get it. Let's get it. Hey, we killing it. We killing it. That's all I'm feeding myself in my head. And I kind of learned this from like some of the best players in the league, like Baker Mayfield, quarterback, right? He's always talking smack, right? Why is he talking smack? Because what he speaks into existence, what he speaks is going to come into existence, essentially. He's like, oh, yeah, you can't do that. I'm the best, right? And essentially, the more you repeat it, the more you're going to believe it, and you're going to play like that. Stephon Diggs is one of my favorite people in the NFL. No matter what people talk shit about him, whatever, he's always like, hey, I know that the work I put in is going to speak volumes. And I know no one is better than me because of the work that I'm putting in. So essentially, that's what I'm feeding myself is. Again, I talked about the whole Neville Goddard, Bob Proctor kind of idea of the reason that we keep losing in life is because of our lack of attention and poverty of imagination. So dare to imagine that you're the best in the world. And focus your attention on the positive aspects of life. And that's what's going to drive you to success. So stop focusing on the negative bullshit like, oh man, my leg hurts. Oh, I'm so tired. I'm not going to do this today. Nah, bro, let's get out here. Let's get out here and get some fucking work in. I'm about to get it work in. Let's get it. Halfway through the workout, and even though I'm like dog tired, I'm still like feeling pretty good, pretty blessed to be out here, to be able to even move, to be able to run. I'm telling you, bro, it was times I could not run. Remember, I tore my hamstring in college, sprained my ankle, had a knee problem, couldn't even run, and those are some of the most depressing times. But I always had faith that, hey, no matter what, infinite intelligence is guiding me to my higher self, to my higher purpose. And I think all those things happen for a reason. And I just always knew that it would mold me someday into something or someone who would be able to like lead the masses to their highest version of themselves, to be able to live abundantly and to live the life of their dreams. So if that's you out there, if you feel discouraged right now, if things aren't going your way, just understand everything happens for a reason. And the reason that people say everything happens for a reason, if you believe in that, it is going to drive you towards being the highest version of yourself. If you don't believe in that, then you're going to continue to just have negative things happen to you. So life is all about what you believe will happen. And as long as you believe it will happen, it will happen. So keep that in mind. Get back to this freaking workout. I'm dying. Oh my God. All right, done with the workout. The workout that I didn't want to do, done. Got my pull-ups, push-ups, incline raise, curls, side raises, stair stepper, and then got out here, ran routes, finished off with 4 60-yard sprints at the end. And guess what? I'm dead tired, but I feel good about the work that I put in today. It's gonna get me one step better to the body that I want, the mindset that I want, and just showing myself that I will do the things that I said I will do because I'm disciplined. Fuck being motivated. I was not motivated to come out here. But then you gotta keep that self-talk, talking to yourself like, hey, I'm thankful for this, thankful for that. And just get it going, man. Just show up. So that's what this video is about, just kind of showing up. So for winners, it really is all about just discipline. And that's the thing that separates like professionals from amateurs, is that professionals are going to practice even when they don't want to practice. For instance, like when I played college football, when these guys in the pros, they might be aching, they might be hurt. And I remember I like going to practice every day. Bro, to start off practice, it was horrible. It was like I couldn't even move. I literally physically could not move, but I knew that we had to practice. And they're like, oh, guys, we got to run a lap. I'm like, oh man, I was so stiff. And I was like, all right, we already have a game plan. We know we're going to run a lap to start off. We're going to stretch. We're going to do our stretches. We're going to do our sprints. We're going to do individual meetings or individual sessions in football, do our positional skill sessions. And then we're going to go into 7-on-7, and then we're going to go into team, and then we're going to do this. And then after all of these sessions that we had planned, we're going to do a simulation session at the end where we simulate the game. All right. We simulate the game, and then practice is over. And when practice is over, what do? We all come to a knee. We break out and we go home. But essentially, it is a routine. And there was a lot of people crying and bitching, right? And I wouldn't cry and bitch out loud, but I would cry and bitch in my head. Like, dang, we got to do this today. Oh man, we got to run. Oh, at the end, we had to run sprints. And it's like you're dead tired, but we got to run those sprints to stay in condition, right? And whether we liked it or not, whether we were motivated or not, some days you would be extremely happy because we would have like, oh, like, no, today we're just going to be like doing 7-on-7 sessions, or today we're just going to be walking through the place, and you'd be like pretty excited, right? Some days you'd be excited. Most days you're like, oh man, freaking, why did I decide to do this? But you have to keep the end in mind, okay? You have to keep the end in mind. What are we doing? We're out here to play a football game, right? We're out here to play a football game to win championships. And when it comes to like real life, what are we out here to do? What are you out here to accomplish? And that should be your why, that's driving you towards waking up every day, towards doing the things that you know you should be doing, okay? But what happens is, a lot of the time when we feel like we won't get that thing, when you're not convicted, when you don't have faith, then you're going to stop doing everything in between to get you there. Let me say that one more time. So if you don't have faith that it is going to be done, so for instance, like, oh man, I want the SP, the special person, or I want the house. And if you don't believe that you're going to get that special person, you're going to get that house, you're not going to do all the things that you need to do to get there. Because motivation is going to drive you a little bit. And then if you don't have the discipline and the belief that you're actually going to get to that outcome that you want, then you're never going to do the things that you need to be doing. So you need a strong why. You do need a strong why. But more importantly than a strong why is you need systems in place. So anytime before you do something, the best thing to do, and the way that I get things done, is I actually write out a list. Like, you could type it in your phone and have a list of things that you need to do, like very small tasks that will eventually get you to where you need to be. But I like to write things out. For me, it helps. But for other people, you might want to type it, or other people, you might want to just plan it in your head. But you need to have a plan, a physical plan of things that you are going to get done, non-negotiables that you're going to get done, in order to get you to where you want to be. Because if not, you're just gonna be like, okay, well, tomorrow I think I'm gonna do this, I might do this, and then tomorrow comes and you're like, oh, I'm not doing any of it. If you write it down or have a plan of small actions that you need to take, then you're going to more easily get towards your goals. So for instance, our practices, it was like, all right, we're gonna do this first, and we're gonna do this, we're gonna do this. So we do these small things that would lead up into our major team session. But essentially, we had a game plan. We had a plan of what we were going to do. Whether you like it or not, it's getting done. All right, it's getting done. And it was the discipline of just showing up. I'm telling you right now, if you show up, you're going to beat 99.9% of people, because the 0.01% of people that you see thriving, winning, they're the people who show up every day. The people who want instant gratitude, instant gratification, and they go on social media looking for likes immediately, or they make one video and expect a bajillion followers. Those are the people who are losing. All right, you just expect a bajillion followers without putting in any work. It doesn't work like that. You have to believe that you're going to get there, but you have to essentially, all of those tasks and all of this trial and error, all of this trial and tribulation, all of this blood, sweat, and tears, what it does is it molds you into the person that you need to be in order to be successful.